Welcome to the Business and Bubbly podcast. This is the place for women in business who are on the journey of building their big ideas and want to have fun along the way. It's for those of us who also know we aren't meant to do business or life alone. Hi, I'm Charity Majors, your host and the founder of Business and Bubbly. Think of this kind of like the can I pick your brain chats that you've always wanted to have with those who are doing epic things, plus business besties, hype girls, and getting into massive action towards your next big idea, all in the same place. Oh, and bubbles, because if you're not having fun along the way, you're not doing it right. Together, we'll unlock what it means to be seen, known, heard, and championed all along the ups and downs of entrepreneurship and being a woman in business building big dreams. Each week, I'll bring you a quick sip business tip, as well as interviews from top experts that make you feel like you're getting bottle service for your business. We're having the raw and real conversations and chatting about all the things, the messy middle, the pivots, scaling, the good days and the bad days, because here we do real. It's where we can work hard, play hard, cry it out, and dance it out all at the same time without being judged. This is a place where we are in the arena together and we are each other's biggest fans because most of us have enough comments from the cheap seats. It's where our too much is par for the course and where the gaps of our not enough are filled in by the other epic women that are around us. It's where we can be unapologetic about the mission we are on, about the big dreams on our heart, and the business we are building without having to be perfect or have it all together, or even pretend to. It's a supportive community where business is being done amongst like-minded women, because when money gets in the hands of good women, great things happen. It's a place where you have the support around you to get out of your comfort zone and go after your big ideas, because even when you fail forward or when you reach the top, you know it won't be alone. Also, if you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm obsessed with creating platforms that lift up other women to be seen and heard and known. So with that in mind, I'd like to invite you to list your business on our directory called Find Women in Business. All you've got to do is text the word directory to 833-231-8098, and I'll text you the link back to get your free listing. This is also a great way to connect with other women in business from around the world, so definitely check it out. And now let's get to the good stuff. Grab a glass of your favorite beverage, Prosecco, bubbly water, or whatever your flavor is, and let's dive in. Are you with me? Here we go. Hey sis, welcome to the show. I'm excited that you are here today and that this is a quick sip episode, kind of a quickie, get in, get out, get on with your day. And we are going to be talking about how to compress time. Now, there's this really great law that's out there. It's called the Parkinson's Law, and it says that work will expand to fit the time allocated for it. So this kind of gets into the concept of if you give yourself a year to complete your online course or to do your thing or to hit this goal, the work that needs to be done is going to expand throughout that entire year. Like you will literally take the entire year to do this thing that you have set your goal for. And then the opposite of that is that it will also your work will also contract to the time allotted to it. So if you give yourself a short deadline, you better believe it that you are going to get that thing done. So I'm going to give you an example of when I did this. Now, this is when I wrote my first book. It's called Meant for More, Igniting Your Purpose in a World That Tries to Dim Your Light. Shameless plug, go grab it on Amazon. It's a great book. And when I first started writing, kind of the concept of, okay, writing this book, and I'm just going to write these stories down and start these, Google folders and just kind of get these concepts out in the world. And it took me this vague idea took me probably a good year or two, honestly.
And I was like, just kind of writing when I would feel like, oh yeah, like I should write some more. I should put this story down. And then what was really interesting was fast forward, that next year or two later, actually, I had a deadline where I knew that I needed to get my book into the hands of some people. I had competed in a pageant, had won actually a national title, and was going to compete on an international stage where I actually ended up making top 6 in the world, which was an amazing experience. But I knew that I wanted to go there as a published author to be able to give copies to the women that I was competing with on stage at the pageant. And I also wanted to have that on my resume to be able to talk about that with the judges. And so you guys, I literally contracted time and I gave myself a 3-week deadline. And I got it done. I got the book done. I got it edited. I got the book cover out. I got it launched. I got all this printed out in 3 weeks. And hit this goal that I had of getting this book out. Okay. So, right. So at first it was this vague, it took me a year or two to just peck out some stories on my keyboard. And then all of a sudden I gave myself this 3-week deadline, and it literally contracted time, and I got it done. So where in your life right now, as you're maybe looking at setting goals, as you're maybe looking at what you're going to be launching for the new year, or what you're going to be doing for this next year, where can you contract time to get your thing done? Maybe you have been trying to, get a course done, right? You're trying to launch this online course, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to record the modules and I'm going to do the thing, and maybe one day I'll launch it out. No. When are you going to launch it? Put it in the calendar and get it done. Get the sales page up, get people able to pay you as you pre-record or pre-sell it, have it on your launch calendar, and get it done. Get it on the calendar and get it ready, and you will literally compress time, or you're going to expand time if you want to set those goals out further. You're going to expand your goal if you want to set those goals out further. So that is my encouragement for you as you are on this journey of being a modern woman in business. And here's the thing, is that we get to choose the blocks of time that we are setting ourselves within, right? So for me as a mom, going into a season where, there are certain times where it's summer break or spring break or Christmas break or, having a baby or different things like that, where I'm absolutely present with my family and present with my kids, and we have dinner almost every night around the table and that type of a thing. I'm present. And then when I'm in work mode, I'm in work mode, and I compress time and I get things done within that time frame. And people are like, how are you getting stuff done? It's are you so busy? It's well, no, but I give myself these short time frames to get stuff done. And then I also have assistants and I have help and I have a team, right? Because I definitely don't want to do it all myself. But where in your life can you be find the places where obviously you're present with your family, you're present with your friends, you're present with your life, you enjoy your life. And then when it's the 90 minutes of the 90-minute time block that you have given yourself to get this sales page done, you get it done, right? Instead of the 90 days, you can totally get a sales page done in 90 minutes. That's easy, my friend. That's really easy, right? So give yourself the gift of compressing time so that you can get the things done that you want to get done. And as you make faster decisions, as you make more things, as you are able to get more things done in shorter amounts of time, you're going to experience growth. You're going to experience momentum. You're going to experience even the failing forward, right? The lessons that you learn when you flop and when you mess up, the faster that you can learn lessons, the faster that you can fail forward, the faster that you can make decisions, the faster that you can gain momentum even if it's the allotted time of what it is that you need to be getting done in those 90 minutes a few times a week. Easy peasy, because success loves speed. And if you can get things done faster instead of dragging them out, you are going to experience exponential growth. All right, my friend. So I hope that kicked your booty into action a little bit today. If it did, I would love to hear. Come find me on Instagram. Come hang out, Business and Bubbly, or my personal brand, Charity Majors. Let me know how you're going to compress time. And if you get a chance, share this out with your girl gang, with your squad, with other women, with other modern women in business who you know would love this. Maybe you are, facilitating a group with women and you just want to help them get this out there. You want to help them kick their booty into action as well. Share this with them and make sure you leave a review. Thank you again for being here. It's always an honor to serve you and to connect with you. And as always, cheers, cheers, cheers to your success.
Thank you so much for listening to the show. I hope it brought some value and some fun into your business and life. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast, and even share the episode with a fellow business bestie who you know will love it. It helps us continue to attract top-level guests and reach more and more women who are on their journey in business just like you. Remember that when money gets in the hands of good women, great things happen. Cheers to your success.